When the Messiah returns, he's going to be returning with his holy angels, which are the holy brethren, who are caught up to the throne and turned into his holy angels. And Paul tells us in 2 Thessalonians 1 that they're going to return and judge those who obey not the gospel. And in Malachi 3:16 to 18, it says that those who fear the Lord and serve him now, fulfill the royal law, those are the holy brethren. They're going to return with the Messiah to judge those who know not God. And then Paul puts it as obey not the gospel. Revelation 2 and 3 is the Messiah warning the churches that when he returns, he's going to judge them according to their works. So when you put 2 and 2 together, that means obeying Revelation 2 and 3 and understanding what it is he wants us to repent from. That is obeying the gospel and paying that forward by telling others to obey Revelation 2 and 3. Otherwise, he's going to come upon them like a thief in the night because they're not watching. See, it all ties together. There's even, I think it's Revelation 2 that says that the true church, aka New Jerusalem, who are going to rule with a rod of iron, that's in Revelation 2 and 3 as well. They're the ones that are being watchful and strengthening the covenant that remains. That's what it says in Hebrews 8 when it's talking about the new covenant. The new covenant is New Jerusalem. Israel hasn't returned yet. Israel and Judah are not dwelling in safety in the promised land. Look at the state of Jerusalem. What's going on right now in prophecy is Jeremiah 4:9, and 2 Peter 3 tells you that. He quotes Jeremiah 4. So when you read through to 9, you're going to see that Jerusalem being encompassed with armies. The reason why that's happening is because they wouldn't judge Israel. They wouldn't go and find the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And instead they stole their inheritance, declared themselves as Israel when there were only 2 tribes of Israel. The other 10 tribes are scattered in the Gentiles, but they didn't give a fuck about us. So now God raises up Israel in the Gentiles to go and confound them in Judah that thinks themselves to be wise. And that's what Paul's talking about in 1 Corinthians 1, because he even quotes the end of Jeremiah 4, where Peter's quoting it to warn you of what's happening in Jerusalem. And he says, be mindful of what the prophet said. Zephaniah 2, Gaza's going to be forsaken. This same group of people are going to execute judgment against even Jerusalem. Messiah says wars and rumours of wars will be happening. And when Jerusalem is encompassed with armies, you know that the abomination of desolation is near. And that is the abomination that brings forth desolation, which is great tribulation. The very elect will have the spirit of prophecy. That's how I know that's how I know this is not of me. How do I understand these things? How do me and my brothers and sisters understand these things? Think of your children. I'm sick of seeing people fall who I know have kids and who I know the prophecies of what's going to happen to their children. Don't fall to covetousness. I did a video on covetousness before because that's why people fall, but I forgot to mention because I ran out of the 10 minutes. Envy. When you envy others, envy is rife in the world, right? It's rife in the world right now. It's rife in the world. I keep forgetting what I'm going to say. Envy is rife in the world right now, but in the church, meaning when you wake up to the watchman calling. Let me just totally go back. Envy is rife in the world, but when you wake up to becoming a servant and you're fulfilling the royal law and you're gathering and speaking often one to another with the other brethren that may have more talents than you, envy rears its ugly head in people's hearts again. And there's many warnings about this. Hebrews 5, know those who are above you in the Lord. 1 Thessalonians 5 and Hebrews 13. Hebrews 5 and 13 and 1 Thessalonians 5. Every time someone falls, these 3 chapters come up again. Because they're so important. People who know more than you have been given more by Yah. Don't envy it. They have to give more to the household and more is expected of them. So don't envy it. They aren't ruling over you because they want power. They're ruling over you as in they're watching after your soul. They're looking after you. They're giving you the meat and they're keeping you accountable for your sin.